How's it going, everybody? Today I won't be doing Amazon Flex. Today I'm actually going to be doing something else. But the reason I'm not doing Amazon Flex is because they don't have any schedules for anybody for the rest of this week. It is November 15th, and I checked the schedules and they took off all of the scheduling for this week. There won't be any scheduling till the 20th of this month. So I don't know what's going on. I think they're starting to like panic here at the Austin warehouse. They were panicking yesterday when I was working. The last video you saw, that was the day, that was on the 14th that I worked. I did the 12:30 to 4:30 shift, and it was just chaos. I was waiting at the warehouse for the longest time. I got there at 12:10, and I didn't get into the warehouse till like 12:45. It was crazy. What I think happened was that when they did that update, everybody got a schedule. Like everybody was able to accept that same time in the day. So that is not going to work because there's hundreds and hundreds of people are going to accept that same time. So you're going to have hundreds of people waiting at the warehouse to get their packages. So that's basically what happened yesterday, and it was complete chaos. So I think that really stirred up a lot of trouble there at the warehouse, so they had to like shut it down for the week so they can figure out what to do next week. So I won't be working with Amazon Flex. I know I haven't even done any videos in over a month. So yeah, I've just been working and it's just been the same old, same old. Nothing's really changed, but except for this now. It's just new application updates and this new system that's going on here at the Austin warehouse. So I'm going to be showing more of that. Hopefully next week everything smooths out and goes back on track. So yeah, but anyways, today I'm not going to be doing anything work related. If you look above my head, you see this really nasty spot on the ceiling. That's been there for forever. The reasoning for that is damn raccoons get on my roof and they start chewing through the ceiling tiles, the roof tiles, and when it rains, it starts leaking and it drips through, and that's what happens. And we patched that one up already, so I didn't really think nothing of it. But then this bullshit happened. So yeah, all this happened here because these damn raccoons are trying so desperately to get into our roof. So they just chewed up all the tiles, and hopefully they never got in, but they did so much damage that when it rained for like 2 weeks, it was a light rain for 2 weeks, and it just started leaking, slowly leaking through, and just damaged my ceiling. And I'm gonna take care of that today by just taking off all of this. I planned on doing this, at some point, because I hate popcorn ceilings. I hate them. They're just so ugly to look at, and I just don't like the way it looks. So I'm gonna scrape all of this off, all of it. And then I'm gonna clean this up because there is a little mold growing here, here, and here, and there's probably a little bit more over here, and I just want to get to it before it gets really bad. So yeah, that's what's gonna be going on today, and I'm just gonna be showing you that. So hopefully I do it right. This will be the first time I ever do this. This is the first time for everything, and I love doing this stuff. So let's get to it. It's fairly inexpensive, maybe $60 worth of, stuff that you need to just get this done. Yeah, so, and then after all this is done, after I've scraped off all the popcorn ceiling and it's smoothed out and cleaned up over here, I'm going to go ahead and start busting out this paint that I got. It's Glidden Speedwall Interior Latex paint. The reason I got this paint is because it has a low odor when you paint, and it dries fast, and you can put on coats, multiple coats faster than you normally like doing this kind of paint. So that's basically all I need to get this done. Now we just need to get started. So all this right here was from Home Depot for about $62. It's not a bad price to get this done. Alright, so basically what I did was I went ahead and took out the plastic sheet cover, and I just eyeballed, measured like how far or how much of it I would need to go from this corner to that corner. So I'm going to go ahead and start this corner first. So I'm going to tape it up there, and it's just I'm going to have it come down this way to the floor. And then I'm going to do the other side, so on and so forth around the room, so that when I start scraping this off, it just falls onto the plastic and just falls straight to the middle of the floor. That's where I want it to just be. I just want it to fall straight to the middle of the floor. That way it's easier to clean up. So we're going to start by taping it up here. I went ahead and stretched it out, so I'm already have it where I want to cut it, which is about right here where this line is. So I'm going to start cutting it, and then basically when I cut it, all this is going to fold out to about 12 feet. So this roll right here is about 400 feet of length, and then all this in here, and then the width of it comes out to 12 feet. So once I get up there, it's just going to expand all the way this way. So that's really good. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So this is after everything's covered. Okay, so as you can see, it comes off fairly easy. You do need to use a little elbow grease to make sure you get everything off. It does work a lot better when it's wet. So if you moisten it, it works a lot better. If it's dry, it's just like you're chopping out a piece of ice. So yeah, so that's basically it. I'm gonna get to work to the rest of the room. I'm not really gonna record everything, because otherwise I probably wouldn't get it done in time. So basically, yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna do this to the entire ceiling, and yeah, I'll see you when it's done. Okay, so this is what I've done so far, and as you can see, there's like little ridges right there, and so the reason for that is because the water wasn't soaking all the way through. So the little spray bottle, this was not cutting it, so I had to go to Home Depot and buy the pump sprayer. So because with that one, with the pump, I get fatigued and I can't spray it enough for it to get, it has to soak through the texture here to the drywall so that it would just come off clean. Like I sprayed this with the pump and it just came off one clean slab. Over here there was a lot of dry spots, so it left all these ridges, so I'm gonna have to go back over that. So now I'm about to tackle this spot, which is really gross, and yeah, just gotta be careful where all that falls because there's a lot of mold on it. And there's like there's a dip. You can see where it kind of gouged it right here. That's because it's warped. I don't know if you can really tell, but it's really warped right there, so I can't get a solid cut. So I'll put this on a tripod and I'm just gonna go at it. You can see I gouged it real bad right here.
But most of the mold was growing on the popcorn texture, and yeah, it doesn't look super bad now. But I'm still gonna put a coat of paint on it, obviously. But yeah, that's that. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of this, and hopefully it's not too late. You know, by the time I get done.
Alright, so it's the next day, and yeah, sorry I didn't record anything when I got done because my phone battery died, and I was also just so exhausted from the cleanup that I just went straight to bed. So here is the end result of getting rid of all that popcorn ceiling. This right here is gonna have to be fixed. I'm not sure if I can just live with this here, because eventually it may fall if anything tries to get into that ceiling again, or I'll just spackle it and then just sand it and then just repaint it. I painted over it a couple times, but it was still moist from weeks ago, or yeah, it was about a week ago when it last rained, and it's still moist because it got so soaked. And there was a little bit of damage over here, but I got it sanded down, cleaned up, and yeah, so still I like it. From a distance, it doesn't look that bad. So yeah, it's pretty nice. I like it. So that was my experience taking down popcorn ceiling, and hope I never have to do it again. Alright, you guys, I'll see you in the next one.